Hey guys, welcome back to Genshin Impact. We've got a story quest we can do. We actually have two story quests that we can do, but we're just going to do this one. So this is with our favorite tone deaf bard, Venti, and it says meet him at a certain place. We all know that place. Up here. Oh, also, before I go, I have ingredients that we're processing, so let me go get my ingredients. No, 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 no. Huh? Uh-huh. And, oh. Okay. Now I can actually make quite a few of these. As long as I have potatoes. I need potatoes! Okay. I think I can get potatoes from her. Ma'am, I seek potatoes! Give me all your potatoes! I just need, how many do I need? I'll just hit, like, a random number. I think they take, like, what, one each? Thank you for your potatoes.
Which should I choose?
Alright. Uh, I'm cooking these because this is actually one of the best ones to make. And, it's just... And then with also Hu Tao. When Hu Tao cooks a dish perfectly, she has an 18% chance to receive an additional suspicious dish of the same type. So, apparently that's going to be, five of them. They look exactly the same, except the other ones look a little, bad. Uh, but, yeah.
I don't want to add.
So anyway, we're gonna go up here and see our favorite tone deaf bard Venti and see what they have in store for us. I've only done this quest once, so I really don't remember any of it.
Hey, look over there! She's all by herself, right? Because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else. Paimon's creeped out. What? You mean you used to act like that too? So is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination? Imaginary. Imagination. Oh, you must mean imagined friend, right? Why didn't you just say so? So, this imaginary friend of yours, when does Paimon get to meet them? Seriously? So, imaginary friends just disappear when you grow up? Oh, Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. Hey, don't suppose your brother has an imaginary friend too? No way! You guys are so lucky! Because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the two of you.
Oh, Traveler. Fancy meeting you here.
Tone deaf bard. What are you doing here?
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa. For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
Dangerous?
That's right. Looks like a monocle, but actually it's called an Ernama detector. Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her, to see if it actually works.
Huh? Why can't Lisa use it?
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe there's some other reason for it. If you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime.
So, you can see them? Go on, tell us. What does his imaginary friend look like?
That would be telling. Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imaginary friend.
Do you see him? Do you see him?
So it does work for you two.
Paimon wants to see? Wait, but this gizmo isn't in Paimon's size. Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. let's go see what everyone's imaginary friends look like. Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda...
You be trapped in a windless
floaty-headed,
land.
you know?
Go check in with Flora.
I bet she has an imaginary friend.
And you can't really see it. But it turns out that there's a kid who, he's become somewhat of a meme now because you go kill his pigeons. Like he says that the pigeons are his friends. You can kill him for foul, and he's become somewhat of a meme. And then you see what his imaginary friend is, and you're like, oh crap. Let's take a break here. Okay, I'm done. Ah! Ah! Pine code. Pine code. Sounds a lot like potatoes, which I desire. I don't. You know, I do require eggs for bark, though. Hello, Flora.
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloaty floaty!
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard. Sure, how can I help? Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up together.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of his adventures. I think his name was Stanley. Stanley's an adventurer. And you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells. The amazing adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to attend to.
Flora's a pretty mysterious kid.
Oh god, yeah. Here we go. Now we get to go see,
Which child shall we interrogate next?
we get to go see little Timothy here.
Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
I would love to kill you guys, but I don't have anything right now.
No way!
Well, that is unexpected.
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard? Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Seriously? Oh, alright then. How about we explore the area ahead of us later? Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
So for people who don't get that
Fitting,
line,
isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
are we done?
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
Okay. So for people who don't understand the reference that was just made with Paimon about the, not going to the new, area and going back, pretty much on the map, if you go anywhere, like if you were to go out of bounds, particularly somewhere on land, it's just easier. But if you were here and you were to work your way out here into the red area, she would automatically stop you and say, oh yeah, maybe we should explore this area later. And she'd turn you back but then you could actually glitch yourself and keep going, but then she would just keep saying it and saying it, saying it. But basically, whenever you go into an area that you're not supposed to, like this red area, or even before you even get in there, you get close enough, she'll turn you around and say, "Oh, hey, let's explore this area later." So that's what the reference is to Paimon's lines. It's pretty funny that was like actually included. And I think this is the one where with Stanley, I can't, if I remember, Stanley's like this explorer and about great treasure, and we have to go fight some hilly churls. But then it turns out like he's not a great adventurer. He just wants to be a great adventurer, and about his friend who died or something like that. I don't remember it, but I think that's what it is because I remember Stanley.
You got it.
I think his imaginary friend is like his best friend or some crap like that. Hello. What will it be today? I like a couple rounds of drinks. Pour me something tall and strong. Jack. Drop on the adults.
Even if
Sit
you
down.
are a close friend,
Hello. No.
I can't give up.
Wait. Hello. Die.
Another.
Hello. Who are you? Oh, you. That's right. I'm Gwyn Brood. We met. I don't remember you. Okay.
I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Alright, so. They drop in. I was in, so. But do I have to do more dropping? Yes. Oh, these adults.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the...
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion, or maybe you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed to part with a certain vase?
Sorry, I have no recollection.
Me? No. I don't imagine any friends. Too busy imagining epic adventures.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon for one never wants to grow up.
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear? Let's go and check. How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Where are we going here?
Uh-oh.
Maybe I was wrong with the Stanley thing. I don't know.
Being able
Like I
to
said,
see
I've done the thing
imaginary
once.
friend kinda scary.
Oh, a chest that I didn't find before.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
Whee! And gently float down like a floaty floaty. Hi, baby.
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend? So she's so determined to become a knight that she... Okay, that's kind of weird.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. It got me really pumped up. Oh, I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
Huh, thanks. I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training? Huh, how can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Easy. It probably work better with Hu Tao, but
So that's how to do it. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So modest. I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work. One day, though, I'll smash all the training dummies in Mondstadt.
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it, Hilly Churl.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do today. Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can hardly move. Honorary Knight, could you deliver a message to Jack for me? He's a friend of mine. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day? If I'm not mistaken, you should find him at the Temple of the Lion. He's adventuring with Stanley today. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all of Mondstadt. He once set foot in the Mare Javari. Great! Thank you so much.
Okay. I'm mainly doing the stuff for Mora right now. I really need the money. I will sell my left testicle if I need to. In the game, I mean. Hello. Oh, screw you. The Temple of the Lion. The great adventurer Stanley. Yeah, I don't remember. Is it?
The Temple of the Lion?
Oh yeah, we
We
get to play
explored
Venti.
this place once before, didn't we?
Yeah, Venti's a
During
really
the
cool
storm
character, and I'm
terrors
glad they're
and-
gonna have a rerun of him.
Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. Looks like we can't go any further.
Not to worry. Allow me.
We didn't bag all the loot last time.
Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
Yeah, I gotta hold it.
Let's play.
There. Here we get everything. Some foul. Always gotta get the chests. I don't know if they disappear once you leave. Like, oh, here, come back and get them now. I think they're put there for each little, test like this. So I would say just make sure you go and explore. I mean, it's not like this place is really a maze or something. You're not gonna get lost. But yeah, just make sure you're exploring, like over here. And then no one behind here. No.
blade. Attack! One with my blade.
One with my blade. Oh yeah, I forgot I could use Venti. I forgot Venti was here. Venti! Venti's here! Oh, and Venti's able to use his little thing right now.
Time for takeoff.
This one's really cool. Yeah, he has one of the best ultimates in the game right now because it just gathers everything up. So, I cannot wait to try to get him again because I really want him. I mean, having a person like that who can not only generate their own wind current, so that way you don't have to use the bottle, 'cause that's what I have. I mean, as you can see, I can generate my own wind current right now, but it's not the same. It's really not the same. Ooh, towel.
Those guys.
Spirit blade. Attack!
Time to go.
They're like, hello, thank you for saving us. Make sure we get everything first. Because we're pretty much at the end, so. Not the end of the quest, but we're at the end of the dungeon. There's Stanley Steamer. A 1-800 Steamer. Hello.
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume?
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for you.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue me.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
You know what people are really like when they do shit like that? We have, you know, Mr. Satan, Gilderoy Lockhart, these people who claim to do amazing things and like, oh man, you guys would have failed if I wasn't here. You know what they're really like. They're cowards. Well, then again, Mr. Satan did kind of save the world from Boo by befriending him. But Gilderoy Lockhart was just a douchebag. I mean, he was ready to take, to just blow the memories of Ron and Harry away just for fame and glory. Of like, oh yeah, I discovered the Chamber of Secrets, and oh my god, it was so terrible. They died, and I couldn't do anything about it because of a giant monster. And so, yeah, you can tell right when he starts talking that he's not exactly the adventurer that everyone believes he is.
Whoa! You are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer? Renowned in all of Mondstadt? Who once set foot in the Mare Jafari?
The very same.
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Well, I think you're now in the safe hands of Stanley, the great explorer and legend of Mondstadt. In which case, why head back now?
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent. Let's head further in.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am
No,
I
not
right?
really.
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned
That's good for
adventurer
you.
of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Attitude says maybe you don't got that.
Anything up here?
I am Stanley.
Okay, I'm
living
curious
legend.
now.
Stanley who braved the Mandavari.
Enough already. Ugh. Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth.
But the Stanley
It's
likes
true,
to
though.
tell his
Stanley
stories.
is the most amazing guy.
Is there anything up
Well,
there?
Jack will listen, won't you?
No,
Where was
no, there's nothing up here.
You and your partner reached the Mare Javari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely. There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in
See,
time.
and like it just utterly destroys everything because they can't
So,
do anything.
Did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more.
Alright.
With a gentle
Got
breeze
stuff over
carrying
here.
away the tears welling up in my eyes.
We'll just leave that. I don't feel like dying.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement
Alright.
is to die in the course of their final adventure.
And their final battle.
But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows, and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt on the wind.
Yeah.
Move! Get out of my way.
So, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
You shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that?
Are you serious? That's it.
Is that why Stanley thinks the Mare Javari
You're getting
is
some
the most
Venti acting
terrifying
here.
place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
Which didn't help very much because it looks like it went out of bounds. Whatever.
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self? Interesting idea, but is it true?
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Bye, Stanley. Do you two still have time to spare?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons? You bet! This is Stanley we're talking about. If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit. So, what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it because my reasons are so selfish. But I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm done.
Aw, poor Jack. Venti, you coming too?
I don't know.
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry. There's no time to lose.
Right. Treasure for me. Alright, this actually seems like a pretty good place to stop. Normally I would just keep recording, but I have stuff I need to do, so recording has to end. So this will be the first part, and the second part will come out a little later or something like that. But will we find the legendary treasure? Find out on the next exciting episode of
One
Dragon Ball
client,
Z.
2 clients, 3 clients.
Yeah, so Venti is cool, but I really, really want him. Like, really, really want him. I want his body. No, so anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.